In the world of hip-hop, rivalries are nothing new. But few have captured the public's attention quite like the ongoing feud between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. For years, their tension has simmered, spilling into red carpets, social media platforms, and even physical altercations. Now in 2025, their feud has exploded once again, proving that time does not always heal old wounds. The spark this time? Music, charts, and some deeply personal words. It all began when Nicki Minaj allegedly mocked the sales of Cardi B's brand new album, Am I the Drama?, which dropped on September 19th. According to outlets like Complex and E! News, Nicki insinuated in a string of since-deleted posts that Cardi had inflated her album sales. For Nicki's critics, this was just another example of her taking shots online. But for Cardi, it was an insult she wasn't going to let slide. Cardi responded quickly on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, calling Nicki a bored expletive and mocking her for always bringing up her work. In one fiery post, Cardi wrote, "You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with. And you can't because you're doing lower than all of them." The message was clear. Cardi wasn't just defending herself, she was challenging Nicki's place in today's music landscape. But things didn't stop with music. And that's where the feud took a darker turn. Cardi eventually posted what she described as her final statement to Nicki Minaj, addressing her rival by her birth name. Onika Tanya Miraj, Cardi wrote, "This my last time responding to you because this past Twitter now. I gotta see you. But first, I'ma tell you truth." She didn't hold back. Cardi accused Nicki of avoiding real healing, urging her to seek professional therapy rather than lashing out online. She also made harsh claims about Nicki's husband, alleging that he allowed destructive behavior to continue unchecked. And then, in her final words, Cardi drew a line in the sand. "I'm not throwing away my career and my endorsements going back and forth with a possessed drug addict. I'll see you when I see you." Strong words. And yet, despite declaring it her last message, both women continued to post afterward. Nicki, never one to back down, escalated her comments even further, targeting not just Cardi but also media figures like TMZ founder Harvey Levin and radio host Charlamagne Tha God. Meanwhile, Cardi hurled back insults of her own, at one point calling Nicki a crackhead and accusing her of past mental health struggles. It was messy. It was public, and it reminded fans of just how long and bitter this rivalry has been. For those who don't remember, this feud dates back years, all the way to 2018 during New York Fashion Week. When the two rappers reportedly clashed at a party, the scene turned physical, with Cardi attempting to lunge at Nicki before being held back by security. That incident became infamous, cementing their rivalry in pop culture history. Since then, both artists have exchanged subtle and not-so-subtle jabs through interviews, lyrics, and, most of all, social media. Each time fans think the drama has cooled, something reignites it. This time, the timing is especially noteworthy. Cardi B is currently expecting her fourth child with boyfriend Stefan Diggs, while also co-parenting 3 kids with her ex, Offset. She's balancing family life with her career and clearly doesn't want to derail her endorsements or professional opportunities. That's why her declaration of final statement hit so strongly with fans. It sounded like she was choosing her career and her peace of mind over constant online battles. Nicki Minaj, on the other hand, continues to defend her legacy as one of rap's biggest names. She has been in the industry for nearly 2 decades, with countless hits and an army of loyal fans known as the Barbs. But as Cardi pointed out, longevity comes with pressure. Pressure to keep up with peers like Drake, Rihanna, and Taylor Swift, who are still dominating charts worldwide. At the heart of this feud lies a bigger question. Why can't 2 of the most successful women in rap coexist without tearing each other down? For fans, it's frustrating to watch 2 powerful voices in hip-hop spend so much energy fighting each other instead of celebrating their achievements. Still, as much as the feud might disappoint some, it also captivates millions. Every post, every insult, every screenshot spreads like wildfire across social media. For better or worse, the drama keeps their names trending, fueling the narrative that this is one of the most infamous rivalries in modern music. So where does it all go from here? Will Cardi and Nicki finally meet face to face, and